वर्ल्ड कप में टीम इंडिया की जीत का सिलसिला जारी है, जिसके पीछे टीम के किसी भी खिलाड़ी के योगदान को नजरअंदाज नहीं किया जा सकता है। लेकिन अब इसे जलन कहें या फिर कुछ और, पड़ोसी मुल्क पाकिस्तान के एक पूर्व खिलाड़ी हैं जिनकी आंखों में अब हार्दिक पांड्या की प्रतिभा और शानदार परफॉर्मेंस चुभ रही है। ये है पाकिस्तान के पूर्व खिलाड़ी अब्दुल रज़ाक, जिन्हें इन दिनों हार्दिक पांड्या की चिंता खाई जा रही है। खुद की पाकिस्तान टीम कितने लय में है, इसका उन्हें कतई चिंता नहीं है। खुद के सरफराज एंड कंपनी भले ही भाड़ में जाए, लेकिन हार्दिक पांड्या को वो दुनिया का नंबर 1 ऑलराउंडर बनता देखना चाहते हैं। खुद की टीम में खामियां हो या नहीं, लेकिन टीम इंडिया के ऑलराउंडर हार्दिक पांड्या में कमियां निकाल रहे हैं। हाल ही में अब्दुल रज़ाक ने एक वीडियो ट्वीट किया है, जिसमें उन्होंने न सिर्फ हार्दिक की खामियां गिनाई हैं, बल्कि बीसीसीआई से मांग की है कि वो पांड्या को कोचिंग देना चाहते हैं। आप भी देखिए उन्होंने क्या कुछ कहा।
हेलो, मैं हूं अब्दुल रज़ाक और आज मैंने इंडिया और वेस्ट इंडीज़ का मैच देख रहा था और फर्स्ट टाइम मैंने हार्दिक पांड्या को देखा बैटिंग करते हुए। उसमें काफ़ी फॉल्ट नज़र आए, उसके फुट मूवमेंट में, उसकी बैट स्विंग में और उसके बॉडी बैलेंस में जब वो हिटिंग करते थे, और काफ़ी फॉल्ट नज़र आए। और अगर मैं इसके साथ टू वीक्स अगर मैं वर्क करूं, कोचिंग इसको मैं सिखाने की कोशिश करूं, फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल अगर मैं दुबई में इसके साथ 2 वीक तक काम करता हूं क्रिकेट पे, और ये मुझे उम्मीद है कि 2 वीक्स के बाद ये दुनिया का नंबर 1 हिटर और ऑलराउंडर बन सकता है। तो आज मैंने बड़ा से क्लोजली वॉच किया, तो बस मेरे जहन में आया मैं शेयर करूँगा। और अगर बीसीसीआई चाहती है कि इसमें इम्प्रूवमेंट लाना चाहती है, तो मैं इसके लिए तैयार हूँ और इसको मैं 2 वीक्स में एक मुकम्मल ऑलराउंडर बना सकता हूँ।
पांड्या अपना पहला वर्ल्ड कप खेल रहे हैं और वो बतौर ऑलराउंडर कितना अच्छा खेल रहे हैं, इसके गवाह हैं वो आंकड़े जिनकी बदौलत टीम इंडिया को सफलता मिल रही है। 25 वर्षीय इस खिलाड़ी ने जहां ऑस्ट्रेलिया के खिलाफ 48 रनों की तेज पारी खेली, तो वहीं पाकिस्तान और अफगानिस्तान के खिलाफ खेले गए मैचों में 2-2 विकेट झटके। इसके अलावा वेस्ट इंडीज के खिलाफ धोनी का साथ देते हुए 38 बॉलों पर 46 रनों की तूफानी पारी खेली, जिसे देख पूर्व ऑस्ट्रेलियाई क्रिकेटर ब्रैड हॉग ने उन्हें विश्व कप का सर्वश्रेष्ठ ऑलराउंडर कह डाला। लेकिन अब्दुल रज़ाक हैं जो पांड्या के प्रदर्शन से खुश नहीं है, जिन्हें खुद के खिलाड़ी के बजाय भारतीय खिलाड़ियों में खामियां नजर आ रही है। ऐसे में हम तो अब्दुल रज़ाक को सिर्फ यही कहेंगे, दूसरों पर उंगली उठाने से पहले अपने गिरेबान में झांकना चाहिए साहब।
After 3 games, I think we put up some really big scores, and Afghanistan match, the wicket was a little sticky. It was tricky to bat in those circumstances. So I think it's a question of adapting, understanding these conditions and adapting to that.
Hello, just a question. This World Cup is dominated by the left-arm fast bowlers. So typically how we actually prepare ourselves, because we don't have one right now, but if you see the Mitchell Starc, Badenhoff or Bolt or even Cottrell, so how we prepare from a bowling unit, how we prepare our batsmen from the left arm fast bowler in absence of our own or even in the practice bowlers?
We had Khalil with us as our net bowler, and also we have a throwdown specialist who's particularly a left-hander. So I think we have enough practice of the left-hand bowling as of now.
Coach, can you just talk about the evolution of Hardik Pandya as an ODI bowler? I mean, 2017, there were some doubts about his ability to bowl 10 overs. Last game we saw, even though he took a hit, bowled a full spell. Kedar was not even used on that sort of a pitch. So can you just talk about what he's added to his arsenal as a bowler in ODI cricket?
I think over a period of time, it was a big challenge for him to bowl those 10 overs. And he did realize that to be able to bowl those 10 overs, I'll have to develop a certain armory in my bowling. And that's exactly what he worked on. He's worked on his slow balls. He's worked on his slow bounces also. And also he's worked on perfecting his bouncers. So all these put together have given him the confidence to go through those 10 overs.
Does the fact that England lost yesterday take the pressure off you heading into the rest of the group games?
Actually, we are not even thinking of those matches. We're looking ahead and looking at the matches that we are going to play, and we are absolutely focused on the next game.
Coach, there was a rare kind of a dot ball percentage of MS Dhoni's innings was quite high in the last match. Is that a matter of concern of the Indian middle order kind of going into a bit of a shell going forward, or how big a concern is that?
Not really. I think according to the situation and the condition of the wicket, we were able to successfully defend the total that we put up. And had we probably lost a wicket at that stage, then things would have turned out differently. So I don't think it's too much of a concern for us right now.
So, if we look at the innings that Kohli played on that same track, it didn't look much difficult. He was scoring at more than 100 strike rate, and then MS played that innings. As you said, it's a tricky thing. Like, there has been a few innings like this on and off in the last 2 years. So does anyone from the team management, does the head coach or the skipper or the coaching staff, do they speak to MS, or it's the case of since he has played a lot of cricket, he is left to his own devices to plan? Like, how does it happen?
To answer your first question, I think Virat Kohli is probably the number one batsman across all formats. So I think to even compare anybody to the way he plays is not right. And there is a constant dialogue between all the batsmen, the support staff, the batting coach, the head coach Ravi Shastri has a constant dialogue with all the coaches. I can't really get into the brass tacks of what we discuss, but yes, if I have to answer your question, there is a constant dialogue for us to improve.
Coach, you had earlier said that Bhuvneshwar Kumar was the first choice pacer ahead of Shami. Now with Shami coming in and doing well and Bhuvneshwar injured, does that change, or will Bhuvneshwar be the first choice, especially because he adds some depth in the batting as well when he gets fit? And how is he now in terms of fitness?
Bhuvneshwar's injury is not of any great concern. It was just a niggle, which we didn't want to take a chance, and also it was an opportunity for us to, blood Shami into the games. The fact that he's done exceptionally well augurs well for us. It's an embarrassment of riches, and we would take a call as per the conditions. Bhuvi has also done exceptionally well, so I think it's a pretty good headache to have.
Just keeping in mind 3 matches in the next few days, like 6 days or something, what is it that what's the message that you're giving your bowlers, the whole bowling group, that other than the workload management, what do they need to focus on to keep themselves fit for the playoffs if India make that?
I think here in the World Cup, every match we are playing a different team. So I think for the bowlers to do well, they need to be aware of the batsman's strength and their shortcomings. So I think what they really focus on, they have enough breaks between the games, and as you rightly said, their workloads have also been managed. What they really work on is the mindset and the strengths and weaknesses of the opponents.
Bharat, across the board, both fast bowlers and spinners have done well in this tournament and in the past also. As a bowling coach, how have you managed the spinners and fast bowlers simultaneously? So if you can throw some, how managing spinners, how difficult or easy or how convenient or comfortable for you?
Actually, I think if you don the role of a coach, you should be equally adept at both the skilled spin and fast bowling. It's about understanding both that gives you the best chance to manage them. As for the spinners, I think, again, as I answered the earlier question, the more you are aware and the more you understand what you are capable of doing, these two factors would ensure that you have the best platform for you to perform. So if you ask me how easy or how difficult it is, I don't think so. I think it's about empowerment And the more knowledge he has about himself and of the opponents, that would help any bowler to do well.
Coach, right here, Coach. How do you look at the West Indies batting challenge considering the familiarity with all the players? So do you see this as a different kind of a batting challenge for the bowlers, and how do you prepare your bowlers for them?
It is. They're an outstanding side, and they play real positive cricket. We are aware of the challenges that exist in this game, and I think our plans are pretty much in place, and we are up for the challenge.
The West Indies obviously got likes of Chris Gale and Brathwaite who can score very quickly. Do you have to change your approach at all against such a kind of a positive batting lineup?
Yes, of course. They do have, as I mentioned earlier, they do have their strengths, and also it's a big challenge for the bowlers to, especially when they come after you. But whenever batsmen come after you, if you're willing to look at it deeply, there is a chance for it in it for the bowlers, and I think that's what the bowlers would be looking to do.
Here, Coach, there was a time when Shami struggled with his fitness. He even got dropped from the team. What was the kind of conversation that you had with him at that point of time, and how happy you are to see a very much fit Shami?
It was a pretty long conversation. I can't really bring that to the table here. But yes, Shami was in a totally different mindset, and we had to, the head coach, me, all of us had to sit down and speak to him and kind of draw a future map for him, and had to convince him regarding that. And he was going through certain personal problems as well at that point of time. So beyond all that, I think what has really got him into the situation that he is his ability to play cricket. And that's exactly what we made him focus on. And I think the rest is there for everybody to see.